the worst things about depression is when you've just finished your makeup and you start crying and you cry it all off. Give this video a thumbs up if you know exactly what I'm talking about. Hello human being. First of all, I'm just going to say, I think one of my favourite things about making videos is that I have the perfect excuse for taking my walking braces off. I try and keep them on like all day, even though I'm in bed. But I'm like, oh, I need to be comfortable to make a video because I have my legs crossed and stuff and I can't do that with my braces on. So I'm like, yes, because they leave bruises. I've like literally got huge bruises where the straps keep them in, and it's just like having free legs. That's the stupidest intro I've ever done. That's got nothing to do with my video. I just swallowed some of my lip gloss and it tastes disgusting. Basically, this video is kind of about self-image and the way I see myself. I'm loath to use the word dysmorphia, mirror image, all of that. There's a word for it, and the best word that I can come up with is self-image, and I'm hoping I can come up with a better one when it comes to titling this video. Whenever anyone has tried to say to me that it's dysmorphia or distortion, then I want to punch them in the face, because to me it's not dysmorphia or distortion, because I'm like, no, it's not. It's real. That is what is there. So yeah, that's what this video is about. Now, the other videos that I've done in the past, I've tried to make them more, not so much just about me, but I've tried to talk a little bit about my experiences and my background, and then tried to offer advice and help. But I guess this is going to be a slightly more self-indulgent, for want of a better term, video, because I don't have that. This is not something that I have any help or advice to offer. All I can do is talk about how I feel, my point of view, my experiences. This is just me talking about how I feel and trying to give an insight into someone with this problem, and that someone is me. So if this is something that interests you, then great, that's good. If not, then that's probably not so good. You know, I'm also I guess it's talking as a way of getting it out. Like, I don't have any form of therapy, so this is my outlet, this is my therapy. Although I don't know if it's going to help me. Well, I don't see that it's going to help me, but I guess it's my outlet. So yeah, by no means is this a video of me going, oh, I'm so ugly, I'm begging for compliments, please tell me I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. That's not what this is about. If you think that's what this is about, then please go back and look at some of my other videos, my vlog, because that is not me at all. I really cannot deal with compliments. That would be my worst nightmare, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to give an explanation behind my thought processes, and I don't know if maybe they're similar to other people's, and then if anyone else can relate to that, then maybe it will help them, or it might make people understand better why people feel this way, because I know some people struggle to understand this kind of thing. This is something that I have struggled with for a long time. I've never looked in the mirror and felt okay with myself. You know, from when I started school, I kind of have looked in the mirror. I looked in the mirror and felt I was just grotesque. There was a song on my album that I turned into a song, but it was a poem that I wrote when I was 10, called Girl in the Mirror. And if I can be brave enough, and if it works, then I will put it under this video, or if not I will put it into SoundCloud, put it onto SoundCloud and link it below. And it kind of sums up my state of mind. It's, you know, it's quite a dark song for a 10-year-old to write. I believed that I was grotesque from that age, and then that was before anything bad had ever really happened to me. And then if you kind of add on throughout the years all the stuff that happened to me, and then being told by almost everyone that I met that I was everything that I believed that I was, so this grotesque beast, is it any wonder that I kind of feel this way? The reason that I kind of wanted to make this video now and talk about this now, it wasn't something that I was actually planning to do, although I don't know why I didn't think about it. I've been really struggling with it. I think the reason is because putting on makeup is a very difficult thing for me. You would think that, I know that some people that have this issue wear a lot of makeup because they believe they're ugly, and so they wear a lot of makeup to try and make themselves more beautiful, or to kind of use it as a mask. And for me, it's kind of almost the opposite. I guess essentially it's like that old saying, you can't polish a turd. I'd say the last few times that I've tried to go out or tried to put on makeup, whether it be to make a video, or to go out, why bother? You are just grotesque. There is nothing you can do to make yourself look even remotely decent. People will just laugh at you and think you are just disgusting, and think, why are you even bothering trying to make yourself look even remotely human, because you're not human, you're disgusting. And it's the same with like what I'm wearing as well. I should also say that my eating disorder, when it started, one of the things in my head was, if you can't be pretty, then at least you can be thin. Obviously that was kind of one of the more shallow thoughts. There was obviously the deep stuff going on. I would also like to point out that what I'm talking about is, I don't want people to think that this is kind of the stereotypical shallow, all I care about is the way I look stuff. That's not what I'm about at all. My eating disorder isn't about me just wanting to be pretty and beautiful and size 0 and all of that. That's not me. The way me talking about the fact that I feel ugly, you know, it's, hopefully you can hear by what I'm saying, and if you watch my previous videos you'll understand that it's a lot deeper than just me feeling ugly. If you go back and watch my previous videos, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. There's this stereotypical eating disorder image of all eating disorders are about wanting to look a certain way and about how it's all shallow. That's not what this is about. This is me talking about one part of me, and yes, it's a big part of me, but it's about self-hatred and all of that. So yeah, I've lost what I was saying. I was talking about like makeup and struggling with going out, feeling like you can't polish a turd and all of that, and struggling with people just thinking, why bother? And it's always been like that. I struggled with that even when I was like planning what I was wearing and how I had to look when I was planning a show, or even like a photo shoot. If I was kind of planning my makeup, my hair, and my costume, my outfit, I could never have everything perfect, because to me, if I went out looking at my best, then I would feel like everyone would be like, wow, is that really the best she can do, and she's still disgustingly ugly. So I would kind of maybe have my hair slightly undone, So if I had like a nice outfit on, then I would have like tousled hair, or like low-key makeup, or if I had makeup on, then I would have like a more casual outfit. And like at the moment, it's almost like the more makeup I put on, like as I'm starting to put makeup on, it's like the thoughts are getting louder and louder. You're just disgusting, why are you doing this, why are you bothering? Like literally I was sat in front of her, I went out, and it was either last weekend or the weekend before, and as I was like trying to put makeup on, and I was just crying it all off, and I just looked a wreck. When the girls have come in the past, I can remember a few times they'll come, this is my nieces, I always like to try and put makeup on because, like, not loads, just like a little bit of makeup. I like to try and be their Auntie Charlotte. I like to try and get dressed out of my pyjamas. I like to look like a human being for them. Look like a girl. I'll put a little bit of makeup on. And do my hair, and Lily always says, Auntie Charlotte, you look so beautiful. Last time I got, Auntie Charlotte, you look like Elsa, because I had a plait in my hair. I remember one time, I think it was just before I went into hospital, so like April. I always take loads of photos. I used to take loads of photos of me with them. And then they'd go down for a nap after lunch. And that'd be like when I'd like have a nap myself really, and I'd kind of come up to my room and I'd look at the photos and cry into my pillow because of how disgusting and hideous I look. And I don't want to be thinking that. I want to be thinking, oh my gosh, look at the beautiful photos of me and my nieces. But all I want to do is just cut myself out of them and punch myself in the head. And most of the time, by the time they get up from the nap, I'm in my onesie, my makeup cried off, my face all puffy. It sounds a bit like I'm just kind of, oh woe is me, but I'm trying to kind of explain my mental state, I guess. Although this is just kind of one part of the big mess of crap that's going through my head right now. Tell you what though, it's a good job that my eyesight is so bad that I can't see myself in the camera, so I introduced you to my little analogies in one of my previous videos. I tried to explain to my parents, this is one of the ones that I told them, it was a good few years ago, I think it was back when I was 18, one way of trying to explain to them how it is dealing with this. It was kind of a different part of it, but how it is dealing with feeling so disgusted with yourself or with the way you look, and being so shocked by your appearance. And I said, imagine going to the mirror and expecting to see yourself, and you know what you look like, and expecting to see like just your white skin, and looking in the mirror and your skin's green. My skin's green. Like, oh, okay, that's weird. That's kind of like how it is. I've got no idea if anyone has any idea what I'm talking about or can relate to this at all. I don't know if this video will make much sense, or if it's just me rambling and talking a load of crap. But I just kind of thought it was relevant to how I was feeling and some of the things I was struggling with at the moment. So I thought I would share it with you. Like this video if you like it, subscribe, share it, I don't know. So comment below, tell me about your experiences, I'll talk back. I don't bite, literally. Thank you, bye. I completely forgot to show you my nails. Okay, so you've got to check these babies out. The rest of the world is all festive and crap, and oh, he's chipped. And so there's me with monochrome skulls and stuff. So yeah, there's a skull on that hand, and on this hand there's a dying lady.
She's locking herself